This box contains the first new M.a.s.k figures in almost 35 years. As I just said, this box contains the first new M.a.s.k figures in almost 35 years. Now these have come from Cfcb Unlimited. I did a video a week or two back announcing the fact that they were doing these new M.a.s.k figures, and this arrived in record time. Now they have a sticker on the top of the box that reads, "Warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness." That's quite a bold claim. Now, in addition to this box, I also received this letter with the CFCB Unlimited sticker. So I don't know what this is, but I'm more concerned about this, to be honest. So I guess all we can really do is get this opened up and see what they look like. Now, going into this, I do know, because they were very open about this, that these are 3D resin prints. So with that in mind, expectations aren't sky high, but from what I could see on the website, they do look pretty good. So let's go ahead and check them out for ourselves. Now I should point out as well, there were three options. There was loose with a stand, and there was carded. Now for me, I like my figures to be out, be able to touch them, play with them. So for me, I chose loose. The stand looked okay, but I like my M.a.s.k figures to wear the helmets. So anyway, it's got a nice little plastic case, so that's quite nice. And the first one is Matte Tracker. So this case is pretty cool actually, and the helmet is in a little bag. Now it does say, "Please remember, these are not toys. They are custom collectible figures. If you have any problems with your figures, please email us at blah blah blah." So looking at it through the bag, it looks really good actually. And it's heavy, but I guess that's with it being a 3D print. Now, the head moves. The arms, I don't think they're articulated. The knees do. The joints at the knees do function, but I don't really want to force them too much. Yeah, okay. We've got some movement in the arm. So yeah, they are, what's that, 7 POA. I'm not going to do any more of that. And they do have peg holes, which is a very nice touch. So first impressions. This is really nice. For this to be from like I guess they're a small time custom shop. And it did say they were going to be hand painted. Well, to my eye, very well painted. And yeah, they do have that feel of resin, but that's okay. Take a look at the M.a.s.k helmet. I don't know what you call it. Is it a mask or is it a helmet? Let me know in the comments if you say mask or helmet. Obviously based on the short helmet. It goes on. It stays on, but it's quite loose. That's quite okay. So all in all, this is pretty good looking. Let's check out Mel's Mayhem. And we have a business card, just says thank you for your business. Facebook, website, Etsy, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Same thing, nice little case there. Yeah, okay. I'm testing the legs. Yeah, definitely articulated. Not that I would be you doing that too much, because you never know if something like this, which is essentially a homemade item, if you're going to break it. But again, absolutely no fault at all with how these look. And the M.a.s.k. again based on the original solid mask without the hole in the top of the head. Yeah, fits on. It does stay on. Very, very nice. Now obviously the whole point of this video is to compare it to the original. We'll do that in just 1 second. I think I know what this letter contains. It did say they would send out mask stickers with these, and as they were not in the box, I guess they forgot, so they've just sent out them separately. And they've used a forever stamp, so what's that, 40 odd cents at their cost, which is fine. I mean, I wouldn't have been too upset if it didn't have the stickers, to be honest, but if they have gone ahead and done that, that's quite nice of them. I think there's a note of some kind, is there? Oh, okay, there's one. Okay, we've got 2 mask stickers and a little note that said, sorry these, this is Dean, sorry these free mask stickers missed your package. Wanted to make sure you got them. Well, that's pretty cool. So these are some pretty nice, I think they are die cut M.a.s.k logo stickers. Very nice. As I said, I think the main point of this video is to do the side-by-side, so without further ado, let's check these out against the originals. So here we are with the 4 figures, the originals and these new 3.75-inch versions. Now what struck me was, having just dug these out, these are absolutely tiny in comparison, but when I say comparison, these are, for the most part, just an upscaled version of this. Now, I'm not privy to the process of how these are made, but I'm assuming they've scanned the original and just upscaled it and then printed it in resin. And if that is the case, they've done a stellar job. The mask does look to be slightly different, but aside from that, no real difference in the 2 figures. And very well done on their part. So that was Matt Tracker. As with that figure, Miles Mayhem, pretty much an identical clone, just slightly bigger. And again, I'm not familiar with the 3D printing process. I do know that when printing with the, I guess it's filament you call it, you do get the 3D print lines. That is definitely not the case with the resin. Should point out as well, I'm using vintage Star Wars figure stands and these fit absolutely perfectly. So this has been a success, I think, with one slight caveat. The people behind Cfcb, they did something that I'm not particularly happy with. Apparently they tried to report Chris Smith from Stan Solo Creations to Disney for making reproduction or fake Star Wars figures. CFCBD, is it? CFCB Unlimited are now also doing Star Wars figures, so that is a black mark in my book. But that aside, what they've done here with the M.a.s.k figures is impressive, to say the least. And if you were on the fence about these, my advice is don't be. They have done a really, really nice job. And there is what appears to be some stamping on the back of the leg. I will do a close-up because I can't actually read it without glasses. I think it says CFCB 2022. I'll confirm that in the close-up. So again, well, no one is going to confuse this as being a Kenner original because it's big. But there you go. I am actually very happy with these. I was a bit apprehensive. I paid 25 bucks each, so it wasn't cheap. But for what it is, I think it's well worth it, and they're going to look great on display as part of my M.a.s.k collection. So if you are thinking about these, my advice is go for it. And bearing in mind they are doing another 4 figures very soon, so keep an eye on their website for that. But there you go, 3 3/4 inch M.a.s.k figures. It's been a long time waiting to get a new M.a.s.k figure, but well worth the wait. So thank you all for watching. Please like this, share the video, and see you next time.